Alright, so Leon just left me with this world. I haven't seen anything yet, except Leon told me that it's a spaceship and that it was built by multiple people. So I have no idea what to expect. Let's go ahead and just, see what... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm clearly inside of something. Engine room, do not open. What is this? I don't see an engine in here. You know, I'll watch the whole video eventually, and I'm sure I will understand what this means once I do. Alright, so this appears to be the ship. Let me just, I'm gonna give myself night vision just so I can actually see what I'm doing. This thing is hilarious. I love that they, like, put a pirate ship sail on it as if it's actually, you know, a ship in air and not space. Whoever did that, you're a genius. Alright, so my job apparently is to go through the spaceship and just add like animation and life using command stuff. I've got my OmniBuilds data pack installed on this world, so I figured I'd just start by just going around and adding some illegal blocks and animating them. That should be fun, right? Someone tried to claim that this was the engine room, and then, you know, you go inside here and there's not actually an engine, or maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking something that rotates for an engine might be kind of cool if I just kind of attach all of these to that node and then get it going. There we go. There's a little spinning engine-ish sort of thing. I don't know what spaceship engines look like. Maybe I make it rotate like a lot faster. There we go. Look at that. I don't think I'm quite hexagoning it, but I'm at the very least cubing it. I don't... what the heck does this mean? Seriously. And then if I just kind of like patch this up, there we go. There we go. Engine room complete. I have no idea what this place is or why there's a single hole in the floor and an end crystal. Ooh, I have an idea for this end crystal though. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I want to put a rotator right there. Let's place a beacon omni block there, attach the beacon, get it rotating. I'm gonna set its speed to something like really high, like maybe 200. There we go, look at that. And then with this crystal, I need to go look something up on the wiki real quick. Okay, so it's beam target and it's an int array. I can work with that. Aha, look at that. That's pretty cool. Again, I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but that looks really cool and spacey, right? There's armor stands in here. Okay, interesting. I wonder if these are supposed to be like stands for spacesuits. There we go, I'll give them all space helmets. And I'll leave that one open, just, you know, you can kind of see what this is. Oh, I get it, this is like the freezer. There's like frozen meat and ice and also slime. That's gross. I don't know what that means. Ooh, what if I just add some like freezing particles here? I'm just gonna like put a command block down or something. Yeah, that looks nice. Mission accomplished. Oh, and I was gonna give these guys actual full spacesuits. I forgot about that. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we got like crew quarters or something. Yeah, always gotta check behind the paintings to see if there's anything back there. Looks like there's not. I think a ceiling fan would look nice in here, don't you? Okay, that looks like a pretty good fan blade. Maybe. Just bear with me. I promise it's going to build towards something. All right, and then if I just put one of those right there we go. That's a fan. And just put a rotator there, attach everything up, start it moving. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Maybe make it spin like twice as fast. There we go. Okay, and I might come back to this room later if I feel more inspired, but that's looking pretty good for now. Wait a sec. That's a pressure plate. Oh my god. Okay, there's another room. That's so cool. Whoever did that is already better at redstone than I am. Okay, so this is clearly like some sort of plant hydroponics room. I already have a pretty cool idea with how these lights are gonna work. All right, just gotta get myself one of these. So if I put down those, what I'm gonna do is put a translator here, bind everything up to the translator, and then I place another translator there. It'll just move everything up, and then I get that one going. It will now, you know, this light will go up and down to like change the amount of light that this plant receives, right? It's gonna just kind of oscillate back up and down like that. And I think I actually am gonna make it so it does this a lot less often. I'm gonna do like, how about every 10 seconds? Okay, there we go. And I've got something similar going on with this one. It just kind of, again, just goes up and down from the ceiling. Should be a little bit staggered off of this one, right? So this one should go up, yeah, right about now. And then this one will be going up pretty soon as well. Yeah, there we go. All right, I kind of want to do something to the outside now. I mean, I know we've clearly got our source of thrust right here, but I feel like I want to give this thing actual, you know, rocket thrusters because I have something really, really cool in mind. All right, so here's what I've got in mind. You can like set up particles to be like directed in one specific orientation. So I'm thinking I maybe set up like a few different thrusters and then have a few different types of particles coming out of them that all kind of do something similar to this, right? Aha, look at that. I just summoned a marker and then, you know, anytime I summon one of these, it'll start outputting those flames. So now I just have to like actually build thrusters that these can come out of. And of course, if I'm going for a thruster design like this, I'm gonna need to use some omni blocks like that. There we go. There's a thruster. This is gonna look incredibly goofy. Okay, I put down 5 and then I just gotta put the markers in there. And there we go. Our ship has thrust sort of kind of, you know, it's just an additional source of thrust alongside the sail. Oh, and speaking of this sail, wouldn't it be really cool if it like flapped in the breeze? You know, the breeze that totally exists in space? There we go. This is gonna be so incredibly cursed. I think I'm gonna do like, I have one little module here, I'm gonna do one in the middle and then one on the other side as well, and then have them kind of like staggered with each other. Here we go. We've got it all working. So this is, so it goes like that. There we go. So now the sail's fully out. And then that one goes back. Yeah, this is looking great. Or horrible, but in a good way. All right, and so far it looks like the only thing I haven't like given animations and stuff to is this kind of bridge area. And honestly, I am at a loss for ideas right now. I don't know. I'm sure something will come to me. I'll show you when I'm done with that. The front glass looks like an Amogus. Alright, I've done quite a bit with the bridge. First of all, every ship needs a crew, so here's our crew. We've got our captain, we've got our guys working the whatever these things are. I think that's what whoever built this intended, was for these to be like benches with crewmen, so I just kind of put a bunch of me's down there. There's another guy over here working at this new little station I added. He's working on his big widescreen computer, and that computer controls this little star chart behind him, and it's got this selector that's like, you know, switching between different stars on the star map. I added another ceiling fan because, I mean, I don't know, maybe a ceiling fan doesn't fit in a ship's bridge, but I felt like it needed it, so there we go. I also came back down here to the little meat freezer and added a station for slicing the meat, and I guess that's it. That took me a while, but that didn't take me very long to explain. I think I am pretty happy with it though. So Leon, let me know what you think.